All right. We are live. Go ahead and shout in the chat if you are with me. We are going to get started here in just a moment. I want to say thank you for those watching on Twitch and also those who watch on YouTube. It's fantastic. I love it. It's amazing. We're going to hop right in. Like to look and make sure everything's okay. So we are in a dungeon. Let's jump in. My wife just texted me. Yes, we are in our dungeon. I forgot. We got taken prisoner. Awfulness. My wife just texted me, and the text she said was, "That's a lot of naked man," and it's in reference to a new Toaster Call video, and it is a lot of naked men. It is very nice for work, very adult friendly. So, but it's awesome. The song's so good, so catchy. It's called "Rainin'." It's "Rainin' Fellas." It's so good. The choreography is amazing. Like the cinematography, it's just the direction is awesome. It's super inclusive. It's so good. I've had a blast watching that video. I've watched it probably a dozen times.
I've always found games pleasant, and amazing. Jethro let me keep my dice. If you don't have your own set, we can share mine.
Oh, I don't want to play
not
dice.
In the mood.
Man, the assets today look really good. Maybe it's because I've been playing so much Valheim that everything just looks good.
Watch what you say. The walls. You tasted the muck they call supper. Wonder who squealed. I'm innocent.
I think it's because I've been playing so much Valheim that this game just looks amazing right now.
Bastard.
Oh yeah, we fought this guy.
Me without
we
your
fought
spells.
Him. Alright, we gotta talk to this guy.
Congratulations. You won the right to slay the beast.
I'm almost proud.
Want to slay the beast, or would you rather just stand there?
I need a weapon.
That's funny. We recently confiscated a Witcher's sword.
Where?
Not your business. Jethro, bring that silver sword.
The one we found at Tyler's?
Yes, idiot. That one.
Can I have it?
Get it from Jethro. The rest of your gear's in deposit for afterwards.
Fine.
One more thing.
Fine.
I'll pay extra for the monster's head, provided it's undamaged.
I'll see what I can do.
Boring. Boring. Alright, so Jethro. Jailer Jethro.
Oh, the sword. Where was it?
Hurry up.
You have one
I don't
on
have
you.
all day.
Yes.
You have
we
a sword
also
on you.
confiscated a potion. Once you've completed your task, collect your belongings from behind the bars.
I'll ask about it. Then I'll get the professor.
Stupid. The professor just does the wet work. If you want to be effective, you'd strike at his boss. Though I doubt you'd succeed. He's a big player. He has concessions.
Connections, you mean? I'll find him.
First, you gotta survive your meeting with a cockatrice.
Watch my belongings. I'll be back, and I'll want everything returned.
Weird loading screen. What is that? Is that the cockatrice? You're like a sewer swamp monster. gonna do some bamming. that was pretty cool. Yeah, let's just transfer it all. Look at all this stuff. We've already got one of those. Okay. How do I get out? There we go.
Oh, you're a witcher?
Oh, he's got a great
White hair,
haircut.
vertical pupils, signs of mutation.
Skip the medical exam.
Forgive me. I meant no harm. I'm Siegfried, a knight of the Order of the Flaming Rose.
I'm Geralt.
Ooh.
I've heard much praise concerning the combat
The image
skills
of the
of
Flaming
witches.
Rose looks really nice.
If
I
you
like
don't
that
mind,
kind of
I have some work to do
almost
down here,
intertwining
and I'd like to
of
get
the
it
flame,
done fast.
like a
A
serpent.
cockatrice, correct? That's why I'm here.
Let's talk.
You
Yes?
see it wrapped around the stem.
What do you know about cockatrices?
Cockatrices, also known as scoffins, are a kind of ornithosaur. They're twice the
Ornithosaur.
size of a large bird. The link between reptiles and birds. They resemble roosters, hence their common name.
Roosters.
Go on.
The cockatrice is frequently mistaken for a basilisk, but they're two separate species. Contrary to common
Separate
belief,
species.
the cockatrice's gaze does not turn people to stone, but one should beware of its beak. The monster's beak is apt to tear its opponent's vital organs out with surgical precision. Often, the victim is slain immediately, especially when taken from behind.
So how would you say the beast can be killed?
You'll need to excel at swordsmanship. Without a silver sword, it'll be more difficult. A cockatrice likes to sneak up from behind and attack.
Anything useful to be taken from the carcass?
Its eyes are quite a versatile component, and precious.
Precious.
Its tail feathers are even more valuable.
Impressive knowledge.
I confess my knowledge of monsters ends with the cockatrice. My late father, Ike of Danel, may he rest in peace, left me an engraving of the beast.
I like this guy.
There were many more engravings, but they were lost inside a manticore's stomach. Only the cockatrice's image survived.
My sympathies. Did you hunt the manticore too?
The
No, I
Manticore.
wasn't at home at the time. When I returned, I discovered my father, despite his infirmity, had decided to fight the manticore. He asked to be tied to a horse, and with a prayer, he charged the beast. As you can surmise, he met a tragic end. When I reached the site of their struggle, the monster was in horrible pain, seconds from
Horrible
dying.
pain.
When it could not dislodge my father from his armor, it nearly swallowed the old man whole.
Oof.
Later, they would say the sacred fire in Ike's soul burnt the monster's heart.
A heroic death.
May he rest in peace.
Think you can kill the cockatrice?
The sacred flame will guide me.
What prompted you to enter the sewers after a beast?
It threatens Vizima. The Order's been fighting Beast for a while, rather effectively, too.
Wait,
This
that's
character model is
Witcher's
very
work.
detailed.
You witchers are relics and few in number. You're no competition. The Order demands no payment for protecting humans.
I suppose fairies funded your armor and castles.
I've no desire to argue. We're both here. There's no reason to await the other's turn, especially while there are drowners here, too. Let's join forces instead. I long to see your combat skills, and I assure you, my sword is at your disposal.
Ooh, nice.
Agreed. Let's go.
You lead.
You now have a silver sword, which is effective against magical beasts and monsters. The steel sword is more effective against humans and animals. Okay.
Sword of the Order!
let's switch styles here. There we go. That's the ticket. There it is. No, no, no. That's not what I want to do at all. So, here, let's grab some remains. Remains and things. Go this way first. Grab more stuff. Okay, so we can't go that way. Let's go down this way. Yes, you've got your torch. How do I get the torch? No. How do I put my torch? Let's how do I put that? There we go. Take some of the mold. What's in the barrel? Ooh. Let's put this on the silver sword. Ooh, what is this place of power? Perform the ritual of magic. Duh. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. I got him. I got him. We have one of these. One of these. One of these. We're going this way, correct? Lots and lots of stuff. Keep wanting to jump with spacebar. There we go. Go this way? Oh. Oh, is it because you're fighting him? I wanted to fight him. We'll go that way later. I want this. I want this stuff. I want the stuff. Give me the stuff. Another whetstone. Keep increasing your sword. Let's get that green mold. Ooh, we got a key. A letter from Knight Eric. describing the location of the Lionhead spider cult. Ooh. Read that. Let's, Eric, the tortured blasphemers gave us only very general information. We know that the worshippers of the Lionhead spider meet in one of the dungeons in the sewers. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to determine its location. One of the cultists had a key, which you will find enclosed. I wager anything that it opens the doors to the meeting place. Go into the sewers and try to locate the dungeon in question. Let the eternal fire light your way in the darkness. Ooh. So dead end here. So that's covered on the map. So let's get the lit hallway. Is there anything down this way? We came from there. He runs so silly. I'm gonna run this way. Is there anything this way? Or maybe this. Can I do anything with that broken wall? Let's check. Let's check the broken wall. Can I see in there? Ooh, that was so quick. Oh, okay, cutscene.
Get
Behind you.
What is that? Is that the cockatrice?
for the faithful.
That was not hard at all. That was easy.
The cockatrice is dead. Now, where was the exit?
I don't think I can go back the way I came.
Come, I'll lead you to the exit. Take the cockatrice's head. Vincent pays well for trophies.
Very well, though it reeks.
Feather? Eye? Okay, it's the head. What is that? Hold on. We have more exploring to do. Siegfried. Siegfried. We have much more to do. Secret. Aha. Let's talk to the fence. Now we get to go here, and we have points to spend. Oh, wait. We have points to spend. Am I correct in this? No. No. Let's see. Okay. Professor. Program. Supplies. Okay. Dungeon. Monsters. Conjunction of mages. Mystery formulas. Do I not have skills? Do I not have points? I guess I didn't get points. Maybe I get them later. Like once I pick up my stuff. Let's make sure we grab everything. I just want this. Gotta get our monies. Mama money, mama money. Oh, this must have been the end of the other side. Okay. Is that a lady? That's a lady body. That's a lady corpse. Lady corpse. Alright. Siegfried is probably worried about me. Hey, Clawley, just saw it. Just saw it. How are you? I'm doing awesome. Yeah, I'm doing awesome.
Make haste.
Things are going well. How are you doing?
That door leads out of the sewers. So, this is where we part. But...
Quiet. I hear footsteps.
Odd. Few would dare venture here. He's the watchman's bastard. Kill him! The night too!
Dare challenge the Salamandra.
Oh. 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 Yeah. Tomorrow like we must stay at work. I'm saying, oh, awesome! So, I was gonna say, you told me that you're doing.
You could say so. The thugs with the salamander
going
sign
back
have
to
been bothering me
doing,
for a while.
like, hairstylist
Who
stuff.
knew you'd be in the sewers?
The captain of the guard, the loon from the jail, and the prisoners. I fought the cockatrice for my freedom.
So,
A limited number of suspects.
just a short time.
You'll likely
short tenure
solve the
doing
mystery when you find the leader of those bandits. I have a friend in Vizima, a detective. See him
That.
for
Yeah.
help.
Where are you
Well, I'm
headed?
excited.
I have
Are
things
you
to attend
staying
to at my
back home?
quarters. Then I'll venture out in search of beasts, as the world
you
is
staying
still
back home?
filled with them.
Get to
You
hang
did
out with
well,
the baby all
Siegfried.
day.
Glad we met. I need to recover my things.
Make sure you get everything. Jethro is known to have sticky fingers.
Let's get out of here.
Here's the key for the passage to town. A few days ago, I locked the door to keep the
Yeah, that's
cockatrice in.
exciting.
Thanks. I'd rather not go back the way I came.
We might meet again if ever you visit the sewers. At times I venture down here in search of monsters.
Super excited.
Your
I'm
sacred
pumped for
mission
you.
of protecting humankind.
Your sarcasm is
Yeah,
unnecessary.
you know,
but on the same
sometimes
side, Witcher,
like just being
you'll realize
at
this
home
one day.
with the
Farewell.
kiddos
And thanks.
just feels right.
If you
Like,
ever need
if I
me,
could get paid to be
I'll
a
be at my
stay-at-home
quarters
dad,
in Vizima.
I do it. So I totally get what you mean by that. There's just something about being able to hang out with your kiddos and be with them. Do I get to go through here? I think I get to go through here. Yeah, I like my
Vicinity
favorite
temple
thing
quarter.
is like when I get
Whores,
home,
murderers,
my
beggars.
my 6-year-old, we just like
Salamandra's
snuggle and
base
watch
must be
TV.
near.
It's like my favorite thing. She'll watch a show that she likes. I get to hang out. I get snuggles. I'm gonna take all the snuggles that I can, while I can. So I don't wanna. Yeah, snuggles are the best. You know, and I'll take them as much as I can whenever I can. So, 'cause
Interesting.
eventually they'll stop,
private
and that's
eye
when
Siegfried
that's gonna break
mentioned
my heart.
Could
so.
be helpful. Have to start somewhere.
I don't have all my stuff. Jethro, where are you, Jethro?
Geralt, good to see you. Where are you going?
To the dike.
No passage. Captain forbids it.
Why?
Captain's orders. Talk to him.
Gentlemen, that's no way to treat a hero. Geralt, the
Hero.
witcher that saved Vizima from a terrible cockatrice.
A hero? Well, that changes things.
He's almost one of us.
In that case, please pass, Master Geralt. We'll drink your health at the inn.
Thanks, Siegfried. A surprise in the sewers. A night of the flaming rose, soaked in stench from head to foot.
He looks
I
better
usually work
there in the
alone,
drawing
but
than he
this was
does
an
in his
opportunity
character
to see a
model.
knight in action. I must say he did rather well for a human.
For a human.
That was rare gratitude he showed.
Where do I go to get my stuff? I want to get my stuff. Where's my stuff?
Around that corner, something moved. Likely monsters again.
Likely monsters again. Check out those. No. I've been looking at seeds. Because I stopped my my streaming world because I decided to just end it since I wasn't as far in it as I wanted to be. So we're gonna be done with that world and we're gonna move into a new one on 1.17. So I've been looking at seeds to try to find that one that looks really fun. Like I don't want to get one that's got everything locked in for me right there at the beginning. So I want to, you know, have some work to do, but I also don't want to have like just be walking around in a desert the entire time. So I will try to find a good seed. And I haven't decided if I'm doing hardcore yet. I am debating. I die a lot. Outside the world generation isn't changing yet. Yeah, I mean, like, but so we are getting the amethyst part of the cave update, but not the expanded caves yet, right? I don't remember anymore. I know the Y values aren't changing yet, which honestly that can be something that changes later. You know, you just are just suddenly able to dig deeper. That doesn't bother me. I don't know if I want to like stick with just living in caves and really exploring that yet. But I don't know. Have not decided yet. Locked. Locked. But yeah, I'm doing some research on good seed and stuff, and then I'll go and start a new world. Yeah, that to me is the big stress of it all. My big thing is that when I play, I want to do longer sessions, so I do more build time on screen. I feel like that has hindered me from really doing anything with my hardcore world. So I want to make sure I can do more. These monsters. Oh gosh. Oh wow. These guys aren't playing around. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No. Okay. Let's live back in. I think The camera angle was messing with me a little bit. Okay, I think we can do this. It's okay. It's saved right before. Wait, let's look in here. What's this? Blizzard. Okay, let's drink that. There we go. Oh, that is sweet. What do you guys got? White vinegar. Is that both? Okay. What do you got? Ooh, more alchemy stuff. Boom. And boom. Is that everything? Ooh. The effects are like, I wish I could control it a little bit, or if it was only like activated in combat. Cigar barrel. Let's go to the detective's house. I just like how you just loot people's houses. You just walk in and just go, mine. Guidebook to Bazooka. How long does this effect last? My wife just scared me. Give me a moment. Bad. So bad. Every time. I need to put like a mirror up there or something. So I can see right behind me. But she scared me so bad. She brought me food. So I'm not mad that she scared me because she brought me food. Yeah. Well, I don't mind getting scared. I love scary stuff. So that doesn't bother me so much. It's just every single time my girls will do that to me too. Because they'll sneak downstairs and like tap me on the shoulder. Or like I barely hear their voice saying, "Daddy," and I'm like, "Ah!" I've scared them scaring me before.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
Oh,
Geralt of
no.
A warrior like no other. Your legend
Oh,
precedes
no.
you. How can I help?
He looks so
I'm looking for some
bad.
information. Is this where I'll find it?
Good question. I used to work for the lawyers Codringer and Fenn. Satisfied?
He
The
looks
names mean
so
nothing to
bad.
me, but I'll assume that's a recommendation.
As a professional, you understand information has
He
its
looks
price.
like
I'll
the
pay.
neckbeard,
I'm all
fedora
ears,
wearing
White
kind
Wolf.
of guy.
I'm interested in the people who wear salamander pins.
Just so happens I know a thing or two. Before I go on, I wouldn't mind knowing what your interest in the case is.
Azar Javed. Name mean anything to you?
I've heard it. Why are you looking for Javed?
Let's just say my boots do a rendezvous with his ass.
Usually I charge for information, but I'll give you this bit for free. I've been working on that case for a while.
Personal matter or a commission?
I'll risk trusting you. Let me tell you a story. A happy couple once lived in Vizima. Ordinary as fish in a pond, with a
Can't get over the
10-year-old boy.
monocle and the hat.
One day, the
And
father
good
returned
God,
home and was
that
puzzled
collar.
not to be greeted by his son, his dog, or the smell of dinner on the stove. He suspected nothing until he found the dog dead, shot in the muzzle with a heavy crossbow. He wasn't even sure it was his dog. But then he found his wife pinned to the kitchen door with a spear. He searched the house in vain for his son. The culprits hadn't left a trace. To make a long story short, Vincent Mice had to close the case. No witnesses, no evidence. Except 6 months later, a monster's corpse turned up in a trash heap. Eyes like festering wounds, pale, rough skin, unnaturally muscular body. Everyone had forgotten the murder and disappearance. Almost
My
everyone.
boot was due a
See, the missing
rendezvous
boy
with
had
his
one
eyes.
characteristic feature, a sixth toe. Only the parents knew about it. Always had trouble finding shoes for the kid. And the dead monster had an identical sixth toe. The father has devoted his life to tracking down the murderers.
I hope he finds them.
Back to reality. This is what I've managed to learn. Azar Javed, a Zerrikanian sorcerer, leads Salamandra. He's more dangerous than a pit of Kikimors, but unfortunately out of my reach. With his
He's
contacts
got
and
a snake
resources,
skin, like,
he's got almost free
almost looks
reign
like
in the city.
camo,
I got a taste of his
like
abilities.
sash.
Anything else?
I suspect Salamandra has built a large-scale operation, with gold simply greasing the wheels of their political ambitions. They're conducting genetic experiments, dangerous ones. Regular thugs wouldn't have the knowledge or means.
Who's working for
I have to
Javed?
write it down.
Any guesses?
The captain of the guard who dropped that investigation disappears nights. Maybe you can squeeze some information out of him.
Is that all?
We might have one more lead. The city guards detained someone who could provide information.
The guards at the city jail?
Yeah, find a way to question that prisoner. In the meantime, learn what you can from the guards.
Count on it. People open up to me all the time.
His information could be priceless. Good luck.
Know anything more about the salamander prisoner?
He may be one of the leaders, though in this town the guards capture pawns while the big fish swim free. We'll know for certain once you question him.
We'll see.
Just one thing. I think you're being followed.
Any suggestions?
Wait here a while. Make them nervous.
Surprise those who want to surprise you. I'll leave at midnight.
Oh, man.
The Witcher is taking his time.
He must have left a different way. No matter.
Seems true. I assume the trap is set.
Indeed. Tend to your tasks in the trade quarter.
I'll leave
the
the
trade
matter to
quarter.
our best agent.
Die, bastard!
Salamandra.
There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Ooh, what's that? Drug. A strong drug. Real descriptive. Chicken sandwich. It's what I'm eating. A chicken sandwich. Okay, so... Uh-oh. Computer being crazy. Some of these. Take some of these.
Around that corner, something moved. Likely monsters again.
St. Lebioda's hospital for victims of the Catriona plague. Only 2 stages after this. Old Vizima and hell. Damn, I'm gloomy.
No passage.
I'm going inside.
Disease patients inside. I'll not have you spreading the pestilence.
Well, hopefully your computer is better, or gets better after updating.
Wasting my time.
Wasting my time. I want to get all the herbs and spices. Do you ever find it weird being on Twitch Mobile? I always find it very strange being on Twitch Mobile. It's not a very pleasant experience. Like that is a mass grave where they burn people. That is horrible. I'm going this way. Calling me Kermit?
No passage.
Do you have a tough time
inside.
on
Disease patients inside. I'll not have you spreading the pestilence.
I often have a tough time on Twitch Mobile, especially when I'm on Sesame Street.
Wasting my time.
Oh,
no passage.
The ring's not working.
Going inside.
Disease patients inside. I'll not have you spreading the pestilence. Fine. Move on.
Some kind of curse.
Not much time left.
My love. Some kind
These 6 sounds are sus.
Some kind of curse.
Oh, help! I don't want to die. Oh, help!
My lungs.
I don't want to die.
Some kind of curse.
Some kind of curse.
Not much time left.
Not much time left.
Some kind of curse.
Oh my.
My lungs. Some kind of
Wally, Herman isn't even like my best voice. Like,
We could do ammo and have ammo play the Witcher. See, right now I'm at the altar of mMrRetro, and there's an altar right here, and there's a painting of a guy. He has a red flat hat and a big beard. And there's a dresser. Can I look at my reflection?
it creeps you out. I will often do Elmo for my kiddos and for my daughters. And, they make me get a puppet. We have a little Elmo puppet. And they'll make me like pretend to be Elmo. It actually, like, if I ask them, be like, hey, we need to clean up our room, they're like, no, I don't want you to. Oh no! You lost audio? But we will, I will often, tell them to do stuff as Elmo, and they're like, oh, okay, Elmo.
I want to party. I'm sick of the dying.
I want to party.
Open your mouth and say ah.
Open your mouth and say ah.
I'll just mime everything. I'm not good at miming. Alright.
Saints cursing the heavens. I daren't buy fish. Who knows how to play fish?
Those non-human thieves should be expelled from the city.
A whole watermelon. Ooh, we didn't look here. Yay, you can hear again. I was saying I often will use a puppet, an Elmo puppet that my daughters have. They'll drag it out, and I will. I can get them to do stuff like clean their rooms or like listen more when I have Elmo say things. It cracks me up. It's like I don't like doing it because it's slightly manipulative, but it's also like play to them, so I don't want to hamper their imaginative play either. So I'm very careful. It's usually just simple things like you should probably clean your room. Elmo, I can do this. I can do this. Go along. My precious. Lalu. Lalu. Yeah, and to me, like, as long as I keep it as just imaginative play, you know, keep it more theatrical than anything like that, then I think that that's fine. There isn't any harm in doing that. But it is a lot of fun. We'll do silly voices at each other.
The Escalopian snake. I'd love to meet the fool who associated skin shedding with medicine.
That's always fun. Oh wow, I love that. Like when they can be silly without being like, you know, blatantly disrespectful or anything. They can learn how to distinguish that line. It's so much fun because you can just do so much like just fun play, and it's like my favorite part of their development. It's just letting them kind of explore their own voices and their own imaginations and seeing kind of what that does for them. Ooh, excuse me. We'll do stuff like that and do imaginative play. We'll do the what is it called? I love you, Mama. Sounds like a little monster.
The elder races inhabit this district. Dwarven craftsmen and elven artists.
We do, my youngest is named Mira, and so I call her my Mira monster. And so when she's being silly, she'll be Mira monster, and we like pretend like we're monsters and we crawl around the house. It's my favorite. It's usually to annoy my wife. We will crawl around and tickle my wife, because my wife is very, very ticklish. Like, ridiculously ticklish. And so we'll like chase her around
here,
and
human?
Who's worth talking to?
And stuff.
Vivaldi. But I doubt he'll speak with you.
Why?
Vivaldi detests humans and this city. Believe me, he has reason.
It's one of my favorite things. Whenever I can, my kids and I can annoy my wife, it's like my favorite. It is. So like I have an aversion to tickling, to the point where like I don't get ticklish. It just like I get muscle. Like if someone like tries to tickle my back, the muscles of my back just tense up in response, and I don't. It's not even like tickling anymore. It's just muscle cramping, and it's like borderline painful. It's just mostly uncomfortable. Like I don't get. It doesn't like tickle me at all. A she-elf.
My nation dies, and there's naught I can do.
I spit on.
So I'm not really ticklish at all anymore. Like if you try to tickle like my back or my feet or anything like that, it doesn't really tickle. Every once in a while, someone will get like the right spot, and it just makes me cramp up. Like I just stiffen and just cramp, and that's it. But like once they start tickling and I cramp up like that, I'm pretty much like there's nothing that will it's not gonna. The continued tickling doesn't, make me laugh or anything. It's like flexing. both my little girls are ticklish. My wife is super ticklish. Won't be when he's bigger than me. Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna be chasing you around. You know, and there's always, you know, like, tickling, as long as it is, like, consenting tickling, I think is fine. Because there's now, like, a lot of discussion, because tickling can be very uncomfortable for kids and stuff. So, and it, both of those parents are tall people. I'm very short. Okay, so both of my kids will likely be at, like, short, not probably as short as my wife, but not as tall as I am either. So they will either be right in the middle or as short as my wife. And because my wife is 5'2", I'm 6'2", and my youngest, she's our sturdy girl right now. She's a little chunker. But my oldest is like that around that age, but she's pretty sturdy. They're both shorties. My oldest is significantly shorter than most of the kids in her grade and in her class. So
finally, the Witcher Geralt answers my call.
She'll probably be one of those kids who's in a booster seat until she's like 13.
Again.
With what?
A grave
she's
matter,
also very thin.
Something that could prove a milestone
and like,
in
not
alchemy.
like malnourished, and she's
connected
like
to your
solid,
profession too.
like muscly
Tell me
thin.
more.
Very lean.
Sorry, I got lost in
word.
thought.
You had a job.
Help me fulfill my life's work. A tower stands in the forest swamp near Old Vizima.
My kiddos are going to be short.
Princess up top, dragon below. Thanks, but I'll pass.
Silence, please. Legend says a mage and alchemist built the tower. No princesses or dragons.
Is doing summer
So
school
what's
right
my
now.
job?
The mage died ages
we
ago.
love doing summer school
and the
because in
tower
our
was
school district they
forgotten.
get to
The
kind
power
of meet
within it attracted
the
and
next
deformed nearby
group
creatures.
of teachers. So
in short,
she'll be in second grade next year. So one of the second grade
Precisely.
teachers is teaching the
I
summer
want
school
to
that she's
examine
in.
that
So she'll be able
source,
to
Witcher,
meet some
and
of that
write a
team,
dissertation
she
certain
gets to
to
hang out with her friends
immortalize my
more,
name.
and
I'll have access to
and she
secrets
just,
that have been
you know,
hidden away in that
there's
tower
no gap
for
in
years.
learning over the summer, which
Unfortunately,
is
the
tough.
tower is locked.
The summertime,
I'll pay
loss
1,000
of learning
orens
loss
to
is
whoever
real.
helps me
So
get
having her
inside.
do stuff that's stimulating,
I'll see what I can do. Though I'm sure this won't
is
be
awesome.
Were it
but she's
easy,
also doing
I'd not need
your
you.
dance camp this
Breaking
week,
into
too,
a
so it's
powerful
like
mage's lab is
3-4 days
complicated.
of her
We must
going
gather
and learning
detailed
a dance
information
routine,
on the
and
tower.
Where do
it's
I
going to be
find
super fun.
In the tales and legends
she
recounted by
gets to,
elders and swamp folk.
then perform
In old
it
books, too.
at a home football
Recorded
game
wisdom is
with one
infinitely
of
more
our,
reliable.
high
Any
schools
specific titles
here
in
town,
mind?
So.
Ransom
And she's super
Alvaro's
nervous.
The Secret Gates,
She's getting less
and
nervous
an
every
alchemy
day she
treatise,
goes. But
Ein
she's
Sof
been
Hour.
the first day
I
she
know
was
a certain
very
dwarf had a
nervous.
copy of The Secret Gates.
Very nervous
The
about
second book, written by
dancing
an
in front of
anonymous
people.
gnome, was lost
But
long
she's
ago
our little,
and
she's
could be
gonna be our
hard to
little
find.
drama kid.
While
so
you search for
I think
these,
her
you can
nerves
test my newest
ended
invention,
pretty
a
quickly.
crystal that links places of power and
Yeah,
my workshop.
she
It will allow
she
you to
almost
teleport,
thrives on that kind of,
disintegrating your being into billions of pieces
what she
that
would
travel
consider
beyond
like
the
risk-taking
time-space
attention.
curve.
So
And then it'll reassemble
it's
my
definitely
being in
something
your
that I
lab.
think that's
Sure about
something
this?
that she
There is
will
some chance of
continue
error,
later.
but it's
She loves
minuscule.
it. She loves being performative and theatrical, and she loves it a lot. It's either she's going to be in theater probably, or like I'm gonna have to convert my garage into an art studio, because girl's already asking for sketchbooks because she sees my sketchbooks, and she's like, I want one with like good paper like you have. And I was like, okay, well, we can get you one. But she's also like still very girly and very, very much like the aesthetic things. And so she's like, but I want it to have like a pink unicorn furry cover. And I was like, okay, well, I'll see what I can do. That's not an easy request to fulfill.
Die, bastard!
But she loves to draw. And we were drawing earlier this week. She just had a blast.
Yeah, challenge the salamandra.
Oh, never mind. let's go to this one. Actually, let's go to fast style.
Die, bastard!
There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Ooh, that one took a long time. There we go. Remains. Oh yeah, we did some drawing earlier this week. We drew some superhero stuff. She wanted me to draw her and I as superheroes, and it was a lot of fun. How can I... There we go. Right click, read, boom, done. I read this, I already read this, I already read this, I already read this. Hold on just a second. My wife keeps calling me. There we go. Okay. She must have gotten the a sandwich that she did not want. Wine. Strix of beer. There we go. All right. There we go. Vivaldi.
What do you want?
Look at that glorious
Racial
beard.
segregation with the first words uttered.
What do you want me to call you?
Wow.
You're like everyone else. Like the whole accursed city. Vizima humans get everything, we get naught.
I neither live in Vizima, nor am I
He is a
human.
dwarf.
What then?
So I'm in the district where the magic,
in that case, sorry.
magic creatures are, or
I'm
the
Goran
non-human
Vivaldi.
creatures, so like the
My
elves
cousin
and the dwarves.
Vimy Vivaldi once met a witcher. A debt collector, apparently.
I'm Geralt, and I'm no debt collector.
What brings you here?
I'm looking for the leader of a certain organization.
You suspect me because I'm a dwarf?
I have several suspects, not only dwarves.
What do you want?
I've got my eye on you.
Come back
like
when you stop
a
talking
nice
crap.
big luscious
I want to discuss
blonde
Salamandra.
beard.
Has your resentment toward Vizimans led you to a life of crime?
You insult me, Witcher.
Do I?
I would never resort to villainy. Get out!
I'm thinking about growing mine out really long.
I believe you. Nothing
But
but pile
I've
of
grown out a
suspicions.
little bit, and it just gets.
I have to assume you're clean for
better
now.
than my beard.
You've rejected racial prejudice and realized the truth.
His
when
or
you
yours?
discover the true culprit, you tell me. I'm curious who it is.
Both. Oh, probably. I'm getting a lot of gray right here, and it's really just right here. But I've thought about growing it out like as long as I can.
What brings you here?
Do you have a copy of the secret gates?
I've grown it a little bit.
I'm
Like
willing to
it's
part
very
with it.
like
I insist. Just give me a
unyielding.
price.
So
Like I
be
have,
it.
and it takes, especially with masks, it's so hard to, or so difficult rather to really just do anything with. The mask just flatten everything out, and if I spend all this time putting my beard balm and oils and wax and stuff like that, and then the mask just flattens it out, and it makes like this. I get like a weird like curve in it. It's just so difficult to use with masks right now. So try to get your husband to grow his longer what he wants. So the thing with beards for me is I like growing my beard out. It is yeah, they definitely do, and it's just a pain. But the big thing is that I've thought about growing it out despite that, because I've kind of like, now my hair is getting really long. Like I have significantly
What brings
long,
you here?
like long hair, and having a nice big beard to go with it, because I kind of want to do like the very Viking inspired binding them together and things like that. I always thought
How's
that it
business?
would be.
I don't want to discuss it.
Your choice.
Yes, I have that left.
But I just want a nice big beard
brings you
with
here?
all that in there. I think it'd be.
I want to discuss
I
Salamandra.
think it'd be really, really cool.
Has your resentment toward Vizimans led you to a life of crime?
But I also need to
You
get in shape.
insult me,
I don't wanna.
Witcher.
Do I?
I would never
Yeah, I
resort to
probably
villainy.
will. I'm doing
Get
filming for a project right now.
I believe you.
And
Nothing but a pile of suspicions. I have to assume you're clean
so
for
I
now.
can't grow it
You've
out too long.
rejected
I have to
racial
kind of keep it
prejudice
around
and
this.
realized the truth. When you discover
So,
the true culprit, you
I
tell
need to,
me.
once that's
I'm curious
done,
who it
then I'll
is.
probably grow it out more. Especially now that I'm getting older and I've got my hair grown out and stuff. So I just want hair everywhere. Because you can see up in here in this, like, I'm gifted in the hair area. So I'm just hair everywhere.
What brings you here?
Even hair that I don't want, I have to get rid of sometimes.
Do you have a copy of the secret gates?
I do, but I'm unwilling to part with it.
I insist. Just give me a price.
So be it.
There we go. There we go. Hair everywhere. My still breaks it. My beard. You know, there are things that we learn about people. And this is something I have been forcibly taught by you about you. What is over here? It's like a bat monster. There we go. house? You've got the beers. You've got the beers from the cabinet. Aww. Let's see if we can part ways with some of this. There we go. Trunk. Oh, we don't need that strawberry. We don't need the strawberry.
It's night. Come back in the morning.
I love it. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. It's night. Go home. Get some sleep. Alright, is this door here? Is there a place in here that I can rest me weary bones? Wonder if monsters up here. Is there monsters? Monsters. Can't go up that way. Just the baby screams. Oh my gosh. Boom. Boom. Don't need it. Don't need it.
The black ones could not master us, and neither will the plague.
Corruption.
That's sus, old lady.
I don't know where this racism originates. My friend Halder is a dwarf, and she's nothing like what's said of non-humans.
I'm in that house. That house is a little red state for me. Whew. That, oof. Yeah, right? Like, ooh, like, they were saying stuff, I was like, I don't think you can say that. I don't think you should say that. Oh, yeah, how about on the outside? Okay. Oh. Can I get down here?
Be alert. Damn, thirsty.
Should have enlisted in the guards. We'd make twice the coin in bribes from Luvarden. A two-handed Flamberg. Beautiful. Swords across his back. A garish array.
Be alert.
Be alert.
No word from Yarn again. Where's my wood?
Where's my wood? Ooh, I want to take the boat. Take the boat, Clawley. Let me take the boat.
You look like the famed White Wolf.
Well then.
You a witcher? You
can't imagine the monsters I've seen.
Tell me.
I saw them suck the juices from a man. Pure evil.
Oof.
Watch yourself, Witcher.
Word choice.
I will.
Word choice. Phrasing. Phrasing is a thing that we should. There we go. New talents acquired. You said ew. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Oh my goodness. Requires consumption of mutagen. 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 Gotta make my build noises. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Do we have anything to make things? No, we can't make that. I don't even know what this does. Increases macrophages, vectors, endurance regeneration. Acid, is that the acid? No. That's the acid, there it is. There it is. We don't need to make no things. Done. Let's do it till dawn. There we go. Oh, a tired. Let's go back to the blacksmith, and we will. Yeah, let's do that. Well, there's a ferry, man. But we don't want to get on the ferry. We're going to walk past him. We're not going to click him. We're going to walk past him. So I want to go to the blacksmith.
Water seaman settled.
We need to talk to this guy.
You again? They let you into town?
Are you Lou Varden?
I am.
Let's talk.
Yes?
I buried your friend.
Sad to end up in some forgotten village.
It was a decent burial. He got his own sarcophagus.
Well, I thank you. Wholeheartedly.
Forgetting something?
All right. Your 200 orns. Yes?
We need to sell things.
How's business?
You think me a seller of turnips? I run businesses you can't even fathom.
I see.
You're
like
confusing reflected
bell.
stars for the night sky. I'm waiting for important news.
Let's talk.
Yes?
There we go. Flint. Sell those. I don't need that. I need that. Let's see, what do you got? What do you got? Rich Okay, I don't want those. Dragon's blood. Nope, don't need it. Oh, we do not have a necklace. Can I wear a necklace? Because that's not where nexus go. Alright, let's go back in there so we can talk to the dude. To the blacksmith. That's who. That's who. No way. Zoltan!
The neighbor's laundry is getting wet. Sad when it rains.
Little guy. There we go. To the blacksmith's house. Trader.
Greetings, sir.
You the smith's apprentice?
Indeed, I run the shop, keep things tidy. What do you need?
Show me your wares.
Mr. Chive says you're right and honorable, so I see no reason not to trade. Here you are.
Yeah. Ooh. There we go. There we go.
Human come to see a non-human. You need something.
I'm not entirely human, and yes, you might have something I need.
Malcolm Stein. Not a better blacksmith in all of Vizima.
His beard's got tricks.
Nice workshop. You must be proud. But where's your equipment?
They took it! Those sons of bitches! Now I must rent if I want to work.
Thieves?
No, worse. Damn city officials. Slap me with taxes on running a non-human business. Trading in non-human goods. How the hell do they imagine I'll forge things for humans? I'm a bleeding dwarf. Strange coincidence, too. That character connected with the altar recently acquired new Mahakaman anvils, strangely similar to my own.
Will you sell me your wares?
Zoltan praised you, so we can trade. If you care to buy something, see my apprentice. I do the forging and handle special orders.
Alright. She-elf. A dwarf. We...
The neighbor's
Sultan.
laundry is getting wet. Strange.
Witcher!
Zoltan Chive, good to see you.
You got inside the town okay? Plenty of work for a Witcher in Vizima.
It seems so.
In Vizima.
How did you manage to get in?
Nasty non-humans will always find a way to sneak into human homes.
True enough. Listen, Zoltan, I wanted to talk to you.
Yes?
Know anything about Vivaldi's bank?
Now it's only Vivaldi's by name.
How so?
New owners. Humans.
That explains a lot.
Really?
I'm looking for work.
Monsters are threatening the landing in the swamp. Everyone keeps complaining.
Who should I talk to about ridding them of the danger?
Contact Louvain.
Monsters,
He's
you
usually
say.
on the dike, supervising the loading and unloading of goods.
Thanks, Zoltan.
Yes?
How are you doing?
Ever considered marriage, Geralt?
My profession's not exactly conducive to marriage. Infertility, incessant risk, travel. Not many women would agree to that.
You see, I'm having doubts.
Go on.
I haven't seen her for some time, and I'm getting jealous. She-dwarves are so desirable.
I suggest we drink heavily, if that doesn't help.
Mocking me.
I wouldn't dare.
Hardly something to laugh about.
Got a minute?
What's eating you?
I warn you, some philosophy's involved.
The meaning of life, eh?
The evil that witchers fight stems from chaos, from actions aimed at disturbing order. For where evil spreads, order cannot be established. Instead of the light of wisdom, the glimmer of hope, and the glow of warmth, darkness ensues. And in darkness you find nothing but blood, fangs, and claws. Like in the outskirts.
Nicely put, but as young Cero said to King Verdank on their first date, does it have any practical uses?
The right of witches to live and function in this world has fallen out of balance, because the struggle between good and evil now plays out on a different battlefield with different rules. Evil has ceased being chaotic.
Zoltan
no longer
just
a
gave me a
blind
penis
elemental
joke.
power. Evil follows rules
Doesn't have any
according to the
practical
rights it's been
uses.
granted. It functions in line with treaties.
That's progress. With more of us living longer, we can slaughter
That's
one another in the
awesome.
thousands. Progress is like
Like
a
the
herd
most
of pigs.
long drawn out
Herd
way to lead
brings many
into a
benefits,
dick joke.
but no one should wonder at all the shit.
Shit or no shit, witchers exist to slay monsters.
Oh my gosh,
How
that's
can I when real monsters
fantastic.
hide behind ideals,
Oh
faith,
my gosh.
or law?
The biggest evil is
It's like
moral
the most
relativity,
colorful way
which
to
kills
lead into
more
it.
than the Catriona plague and dragons combined. Witchers will always be needed, no matter where that pig-herd leads us.
I'm not so sure.
Let me tell you something, Witcher. Once
Oh, my
we
goodness.
led a group of women and children through a
Oh.
war-torn land. They slowed us down. We had to feed them, protect them.
I don't know why
then
that
we had
tickled
to
me so
hide in the
much.
woods to pee instead of passing by the road. In short, they were a burden, and ungrateful at that. Know why we helped them? It was the right thing to do.
I understand. Thanks.
Yes?
And I went.
Farewell.
Alright.
What a downpour!
What a downpour!
The doggy's wet too.
What
Alright,
a
let's look at the journal. We've got lots of stuff happening. We're leaving sewers and use Jethro to collect my things. My things. Can we follow this one? Wait. Active. Let's go to map. Map. Where do I find Jethro?
Thank the Lords, I'll not work tonight shift. Enough pestering, my legs feel like jelly. I'll not work tonight shift.
Raining so hard I can't see anything.
Want my stuff.
The doggy's wet too.
Want my stuff. Give me my stuff.
I need to save more. Greetings, sir. Can I help?
Greetings, sir.
You the smith's apprentice?
Sir, I sweep up, fire the furnaces, run the shop.
Can I have a look?
As you wish.
Ooh. I need money. Where is Dr. Siegfried?
Geralt, I was wondering if you'd care to join the Order.
Well...
Before you say no, let me give you some details.
All right.
All right.
Allow me to draw your attention to a few important matters. A primo.
I've heard enough.
A quarto.
No thanks.
Yes. Okay. I don't know where Jethro is. I want I want my stuff. Oh, there's a hooker. There's a hooker. And I think that's where we're gonna end. where there's a hooker. Let's save here. Empty slot. I mean, you know, you might as well. But, alright. Thanks, Coley, for hanging out with me today. Congratulations on being able to stay home. That's awesome. Anyone else who's watching, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all at mMrRetro. That's mMrRetro. That's 2 M's, 2 R's, ETRO. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.